It's a sector that's growing and offering jobs. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers. Joining me now is the Director of the Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, Jamie Clover Adams. Thank you so much for joining us today.
It's a pleasure to be here.
So we hear so much about farming and food and wineries, and Michigan's got this great diverse ag economy, but there are some jobs out there that those folks that are out there producing all the food and the wine and all the other good things that we grow and create, that they don't have the correct qualified people to hire.
That's absolutely right. We are a sector that's growing. You talked about the local foods, which we all enjoy that come here from Michigan, but we also are seeing an explosion in the world's population, and by 2050 we'll have 9.6 billion people and they all need to eat, and Michigan is really uniquely positioned to provide that food. In order to do that, we need workers in our value-added processing plants where we're making pies and cakes and milk products and all kinds of other good foods from here in Michigan. And we're missing people in that skilled trades category. People don't really know how high technology is involved in the food and agriculture sector, and the kinds of equipment, much more automated, and there are a lot of machines that need to be tended to, that we need to make sure are working properly. So we need kids and folks that have those mechanical skills, good mathematics skills, and really good problem solving skills that help us make the food for here in Michigan and around the world.
Well, sure, if you own million-dollar equipment and it breaks down and you need it fixed, certainly you need it fixed quickly by somebody who knows what they're doing, and what a specialty that is to know how to do that. Is there a certain type of certification, or if you're a high school student today thinking, gosh, that sounds like something I'd probably be good at, where would you even start to know? Where do you do you get a degree? Do you get a certification? How do you become skilled at something like that?
Well, it doesn't take a four-year degree. I think if you're interested in working with your hands and you have some mechanical aptitude, the first place is if in your high school they offer either vocational agriculture class or they offer shop. Anything like that, be involved in that. In our community colleges and some of our trade schools, they have those kinds of classes where maybe you learn how to weld or you learn how to work with computers, because a lot of this equipment is computerized, so we need people with those kinds of skills. But just the basic mechanical skills of knowing the front end of a machine and how to turn it on is a good start. Many times in these facilities, when I think about the food processing plants that I've been in around our state, they're very individual to the product that they're making. So if you have those basic math skills and hands-on aptitude, that employer will train you on how to take care of that piece of equipment.
And I would imagine you wouldn't be pitching this if these weren't some good careers, some decent paying jobs. Absolutely. Where you can do well, maybe even eventually get even a higher degree if you can learn how to work on even more technical computerized equipment and that type of thing.
Absolutely. It's not only in our sector is it growing, but if you look nationally, skilled trades are going to grow 20% in the next 5 to 6 years. That's double what we'll see in the regular job population. And these are jobs that pay probably anywhere when you start at the bottom at $15 to $30 an hour and more. I would suspect there's some opportunity to go on, and if you wanted to get a four-year degree, some kind of an engineering degree, it would fit in there. Many of our food companies are national companies, so there's opportunities for growth, not only in the plants here in Michigan, but you start working on the line, and then maybe you become the plant manager, and then maybe you move on and manage plants in other parts of the country and take on bigger and bigger roles within that company.
Right, it doesn't limit you to just Michigan.
No.
Certainly we would love it if all of our folks would stay here in Michigan, but it really gives you a nice solid foundation where you hopefully would be able to work just about anywhere.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, well, thank you so much for your help today, and hopefully somebody hears this and says, gosh, I had no idea, and that's what I want to do. So
we need those folks in our sector, so we'd welcome them.
Thank you. For more information on today's topic, you can visit michigan.gov/MDARD. Today's Comcast Newsmaker was Jamie Clover Adams, the Director of the Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development.